Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. MrRecon from the Girls X Battle 2 video for you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about the new girls and what they're good at and what they're not, essentially. But for the most part, they're good. But hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Your support's really appreciated. Don't forget to smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, let's do this. So I know in the Discord, in the Theory Crafting English Discord, Sal and them have already been talking about it. I've kind of, whenever we have new girls out, for your guys' information, I usually stay away from there. I don't read their comments. So if you've already read the comments in there about stuff like that, that's fine. They're probably already going to say what I'm going to say anyways, so it is what it is. Sometimes I'll chat in there, but I try to do this on my own. That way there's two different perspectives and that people can brainstorm, and, you know, I just try to do my thing, and then I'll meet up with them in the middle, and then we'll talk about it. That way, two different sides to it. But essentially, from what I've told, and then I went back and read in the Discord, I ended up being correct with them. That Angelica, from what I see, from me doing damage and PvE wise, does better than Gwen and Bridget. Now, I only have one Gwen and Bridget GnB. So when I remember I have two LB5s, it might change, it might do more damage. But as of right now, I can't tell. And they might have their simulator or whatever that they do that will work for them. They can figure it out. But I like to just make sure in the game and do actual like with the game. So I can't say for sure if we can do more damage in PvE than Angelica with two than one Angelica. So I can't really comment on that. But as far as I know, giving both of them Wings of Icarus Pink 3, the Angelica will do more damage than the GnB will. So that's what I found. Did a bunch of multiple runs on it. Mostly did it on the Echoes of Time boss because I can keep doing that. And I did it on Practical Works because of reset. So I did a bunch of fights on that and just skipped them and like saw the damage numbers. So I'm kind of waiting to get another LB5 Gwen and Bridget to test it to see if it boosts the damage more, because we'll get to more butterfly stacks up to be able to do more damage quicker, essentially, right? And the good thing about Gwen and Bridget is she doesn't have to charge or attack. So if two of them are able to stack on each other and help each other and deal more damage than a single Angelica, that'll be great, but I don't know for sure. As far as PvP wise goes, yes, if we had two of them, it would be great in PvP. One, she's really good. The problem with PvP is that there's a lot of teams going around now that I've noticed there's like counters. There's these weird counters to different girls and certain things. There's not like this one team anymore that can really do stuff, and it gets really complicated. Doing a lot of testing on it, but essentially she's good, very good. Yes, I can say that. As far as what antique to use and stuff, I'm testing with Tool of Trade. Some people are testing with Thorn's Heart, Pink Thorn's Heart. Wings of Icarus doesn't really work that much. You could try Soul Destruction on her. You can try Carnival Staff in case someone's trying to do a Geisha Cheese team, which shuts the Geisha down. If you put Carnival Staff on your girls that deal the damage, they never get stunned. The Geisha literally becomes useless, and you win games essentially if they're doing that. I have a 90% win rate against the Geisha team with like Vipra put his up, and Sydney. I had a 90% win rate with just using Carnival Staffs on my damage dealers, and it just stops that little shenanigans they do. I know not everybody can have it, but that's what stops it, and it works very effectively against it. So you could try Echoes maybe on them. It all depends. We don't know for sure what the best antique is for Gwen and Bridget right now. People can speculate all they want, but until we have slot weeks back up, whenever I can swap antiques and make pink antiques and test different ones out, I can't really do anything. Same thing with Vipra. I was talking with him, and he came to the same conclusion. We're not going to make a definitive answer on what we think is the best, because I'm testing on his testing against his account, giving him information what I find. We've come to the conclusion that until we have the next antique event come up, we're not going to know for sure what's the best for them. So I know that's kind of like 2 weeks from now, but for our information, you're just gonna have to wait on that. It's the same thing with as far as these goes. I'm trying to attack. Holy damage doesn't work in the game, so we can't really use that, unfortunately, if it would. And I'm trying speed and HP. I might try speed and attack at some point if I ever find it, but for right now I'm just using attack, and speed and HP. Now we go to Maia real quick. Maia doesn't really do much in PvE, so we're pretty much just going to talk about PvP with her. She's very, very good in PvP. Case in point, I was talking about this, but you do know the buffs that the outfits give, right? At the beginning of the game, she removes those. So if you have less outfit score than somebody else, you running a Maia is just hugely great for yourself. Like Fipper, for instance, I don't run a Maia and he runs a Maia. Hurts me really bad. He has most of the outfit buffs for him. I get no buffs from it pretty much, and he's got all these buffs, right? But the moment I throw a Maia in there, it changes the whole dynamic because I remove his buffs that he has on the girls. So that just makes an even playing field, and I'm able to win games just from using a Maia and some other girls. He's switching girls. We're testing a bunch of stuff, but essentially, Maia and Monica might become the staples on a team to run together. To tell you the truth, Monica is still above everybody else because of what she does in support and how huge she plays. Like if you're not using one and someone else is using one, your chances of winning are still extremely low. I'm gonna be honest with you right now, especially with Maia right now on her end of round triggers and what she does removing buffs. You can get to LB5 shields pretty quick with her. So having that Monica is very important and helps stopping her from proccing your shields essentially. So it's going to come down to essentially Maia and Monica. So Monica will be here if we're going to make a tier list, and Maia will be right here. And the rest of the girls will fall underneath, probably is what's going to happen, right? But she just does so much. If you don't know, honestly, she's kind of like, she removes stuff and does damage on an active, and the end of round trigger, she's kind of like Neff. You know Neff's different how Neff works, but it's the same kind of concept. End of round trigger does damage at end of round, right? So that's a huge thing because it bypasses Izanami's LB5 shields. So if we have lots of Mia's running around, Izanami might drop down because she might not be as useful. Maybe, don't quote me on this, because the end of round triggers are happening and you can't stop that, so you might run something else instead to try and help with that, essentially. But overall, all these girls are really good. They're amazing, actually. I'm not using Carnival Staff. I accidentally put that on there. But I'm trying Tools of Trade on her. We're trying Thorn's Heart. Fipper's trying that because he has pink Thorn's Heart. Some people are trying Wings of Icarus on it. You could try Soul Destruction if you want. Echoes, something Speed Maker fast. Give her lots of attack. That way she can hit. Chainblade Axe, I'm not really going to try. She's not going to really work with that. You could try Chainblade Axe with Gwen and Bridget. That might work. I think I tried it once. Wasn't really happy with it, so I switched to something else. But still, we're not going to know for sure what the best antique is until we can make pink antiques on the slot event week. So just letting you know there. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, these girls are amazing. They are really, really good. They're awesome. Gwen and Bridget does great in PvE. Not the best, but she's good. PvP, she's really good. Maia, PvP, really, 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 really good. So stay tuned for information on the antiques in a couple weeks. But if you guys are all wondering how they perform, they're doing really well. As far as antiques go, or I'm sorry, Nebula Core for this one, I'm trying attack, and speed and HP. Same thing as the other two. You can try whichever ones you want. Some people are trying speed and crit. I'm going to try speed of attack if I can, but you can try different combos. I know if you don't have the resources to do it, that's fine. You can wait till we can figure out what the best route is to go. But as far as we know, still up for grabs. We just need to have the antiques to verify the information, which we don't want to give you bad information. So that's what we're going to do with there. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you in this video. Hopefully this helps out somewhat. I know it's not a definitive answer, but hey, sometimes things take time to test and make sure that way we give you the good information. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.